Here are the 5 needs of a man. Ladies, pay attention. Number 1, he has a need for physical attractiveness, period. Just like Samson, he needs to see fine, not from a television show, not on a magazine. His definition of fine is different for every single man. There are some men, they like natural hair. There are some men, they don't have a problem with weaves and extensions. There are some men that they don't have a problem with wigs. For me, don't take this the wrong way, I don't like wigs. It has nothing to do with it. There's some men, they love wigs.
Different colors, different
colors,
colors,
different
everything.
styles. It's just, I don't like wigs. I don't like wigs, so she'll never wear a wig, okay? She'll look like the Dora Maget before she wear a wig. But that's just my personal style, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked it. I counseled her one time. Her husband was cheating. He's a Christian man. He was cheating with a Muslim girl. And he said, man, and her attitude, I'll get to the point. I talked to her. She was like, this is my hair. This is my body. This is my face. Everything was about me, 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 me. I said, cool, wonderful. I said, let me ask you a question. You love your husband? She said, yes. I said, you want him looking at another woman? She said, no. I said, so let me get this right. You love him and you only want him to look at you. She said, yeah. I said, if that's the case, don't you think he should like what he's looking at? She was like, oh. I said, oh, yeah, you messed up. Here's some Kleenex. I know you messed up. You messed up. She didn't realize how stupid it was. You don't want your husband to look at another woman while at the same time not looking the way he wants you to look. He's just supposed to walk around and look at everything that it's crazy. Okay, but anyway, physical attractiveness, that's hairstyle. Most men don't like a whole bunch of makeup. That's a woman thing. Most men are cool with lip gloss, eyeliner, but you got to find out what your man likes. Physical attractiveness, weight-wise, all of those things. That's what he likes. That's important to a man. Second one, sexual fulfillment. Men need sex 10 times more than a woman, period. And they can't stand it. It's never going to change. This is not. So I don't know what you complain about. You should be satisfied with the man, that the fact that he still wants you. But anyway, that didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. That came out too fast. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Oh yeah, that's right. It's single people. So used to talking to married people all the time. But you get my point. Because this is stuff that when you're interviewing the man with all of the other 10 categories of questions that you need to say, what's your definition of physical attractiveness? What's your definition of sexual fulfillment? If we get married, what is your definition of sex that makes you happy? Okay. Third one is he has a need for admiration and honor. Okay, admiration. He wants his wife to admire him. Now it would help if you would carry yourself in an honorable way. Okay, even the pimps want respect, don't they? But they're crazy. I'm just saying. The man being crazy doesn't take away his needs. That's what I'm trying to help you to understand. Getting a little crazy out here. You know what I mean? Okay. He has a need. So you have to say, if you know this going into it, you can say, hey, watch this. Do you realize how a man will look at you when you say, so I know men need sexual fulfillment and they need this, and men need admiration and honor. What's your definition of that? You listen to him. Like, oh, okay, cool. Domestic support, recreational companionship. Recreational companionship is let me watch sports or sit down and watch sports with me. Let me play golf or come play golf with me. Let me go to the gun range or I want you to come to the gun range with me. A lot of men, they need recreational support from their wives. So these are questions that you ask. Well, what do you like to do for recreation? Well, I like to play basketball. I like to play golf, all of those things. Okay. The last one is domestic support. It needs some of these you get when closer you get to marriage. Domestic support is there's some men that when they get married, they want the wife to cook, to clean, to do all of those things. But guess what? If she works and he works, that's not fair. It's too much. So you got to share the responsibilities. Always remember this, men. It is the man's responsibility to cook, to provide, to clean, to do everything. Raise the children, give them baths. It's his responsibility to do it all. It's just that's why you need a helper, because you can't do it all. That's why God gave Adam his full responsibilities. Then he brought the woman, because he said it's not good for him to be alone. He needs a helper. See that? Got that. So watch this. For these 5, number 6 is the thread that goes through all 5 of them. When a woman looks the way her husband, y'all know what I'm saying. When she's fine to him, he sees that as respect. You give him sexual fulfillment, he sees it as respect. Admiration and honor, he sees that as respect. So for those first 5, okay, men define those 5 things as love. It's respect. Okay, remember that. Okay, now here are the 5 for a woman. Number 1, she has a need for honesty and openness at all times. Where are you going? Who are you going with? How many people are going to be there? What time does it start? When does it end? When you coming back home? Where you going to stop at when you're coming back home? Don't argue with her. Just answer the question. She's always going to be that. Ladies, how can I put this? Can I say it this way? Let me think. Ladies, do you know that that's actually a part of the curse? When Adam and Eve messed up, what did he tell Eve? He said, because you messed up, from now on, your desire will be towards your husband. You're going to always want to know where he's going, when he come in, boom, boom. It wasn't like that before. She was self-sufficient. It was two married people that were also single at the same time, but they were also one at the same time. It's a great mystery.
Before we move on, we desire honesty and openness, but it can't be one-sided. You can't pick and choose when he's honest and open. Do I look good in this outfit? Do you want the truth or you want me to lie? So if you want honesty and openness, he has to be able to tell you the truth, even when if it may hurt your feelings.
And let me add this right here. See, because there's some women, they're crazy like that. You ask the man, did he like the outfit? No. Because men are simple. If we don't like the outfit, we don't like the outfit. I just can't believe. You can't believe what? I don't like the outfit? Then why'd you ask me? And see, that's I almost said raggedy. But it is raggedy. Because we're going to represent all of these ladies on the front row, represent outfits. And what should I say? This one. No, I don't like this one. No, I think I'm going to get that one. Ooh, that's nice. Boom, boom. Well, let me go try it on. Ooh, no, I don't like the way it looked in the mirror. Why is it okay for the ladies to reject certain clothing, but the men can't reject it?
He's not rejecting you.
He's rejecting something you put on.
He's rejecting your hairstyle or your clothes or the meal you made today. He's not rejecting you.
Or the hairstyle. You come in the house looking like a pigeon. No, I don't like that. I don't like that outfit at all. No. Just go back and get it redone. And it's the same thing with men. Whatever. She has a need for honesty and openness. Her second need is intimate conversation. Men need sex 10 times more. Women want to talk 10 times more. You can get angry and mad all you want to, but she wants to talk. And so, ladies, you have to be careful when you're dating a new guy. Stop talking and let him talk. Okay? Intimate conversation. Okay? About a great many different type of things. Ladies, let me help you something. I know this is single, but let me help you out with something. Because you like to talk so much, you can hit a man at the wrong time. And it'll seem like he's disconnected when actually you just hit him at the wrong moment. If my wife and I leave here today and she says, you know what, I got a taste for Italian. And I say, well, I got a taste for Chinese. She's not going to get mad at me. We just both I recognize that what I have a taste for at this moment, she doesn't have a taste for. Y'all follow me? So in the same way, you walk up to a man, he's watching television, and you want to talk about something. He seems disconnected. It's only because you wanted to talk at that moment, but he was not in the frame of mind to talk about what you wanted to talk about at that moment. Because men are simple. We do one thing at the same time, one thing at one time. And so you take it personal because it does feel personal. And so what I did in my household, especially with my daughters, what they do, they sometimes they just come, but sometimes they'll say, Daddy, I need to talk to you. Let me know it's a good time. She'll do that sometimes also. And so I'll say, oh, you can come now. Or other times I'll say, okay, give me like an hour or two. Or sometimes I was like, I'm swamped. Is it serious? No, it can wait. See? And so if you approach the man that way, hey, got to talk to you about something. Let me know it's a good time. Okay? Versus you just walk in front of the television. Hey, did you do... No, stop. Because men need peace. Okay? So anyway, honesty and openness, intimate conversation. She needs affection. Her definition of it. She likes flowers you buy her plant because they last longer. All of a sudden, you are a botanical engineer. Let me give you a hint. But the roses die very, very quick. Yeah, but her feeling lasts very, very long. You're trying to give to her what you like. It is amazing. What do you like? Flowers? Then get her some flowers. Here you come with a book. But it's a good book. Wonderful. You read it then. Why can't we just do what the person likes? You want to know what's really, really crazy? Marriage is actually very, very, very easy if you die to self and become a slave. Because when a slave operates, they're only interested in one thing, pleasing the master. Period. And if you just do that, but by the time yourself has just come in, how you were raised come in, and what your mama telling you, and the devil telling you, and what the preacher's telling you, everybody telling you crap. And it's very, very simple. I'll never forget. We were at the previous church we were at before we opened up ours. And there was a guy, he was single. I don't know why I told him this. He saw my wife coming in, with 6 kids into the church. When he first saw her and us coming in with the 6 kids, he said, "Ooh, I know she got to be the most miserable woman in planet Earth because of having 6 kids." He said, but then I kept on watching. He told me this. He said, but then he said, "She come up in here smiling every Sunday morning. You know what? She's real good at faking." And after a few more weeks, he said, "No, women don't fake that." He pulled me aside. He said, "What's your secret?" I said, "You want to know my secret?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I don't pay attention to what anyone says, including preachers. We do what we want to do and make it work for us." He was like, "Wow." I said, "Yeah, because most of these jokers, they don't know what they're talking about. Their relationship's not even good." It was like they go in the back room to figure out ways to put the single people in bondage and the married people in bondage. But anyway.
Before you go on, let me just address affection. So you have to be very careful with this in the courtship and dating process, because affection can lead to other things that you don't want to happen before you get married. So if I say, "I like to hold hands," okay, that's pretty safe. But if I say, "I like you to stroke my hair," I'm like, "No, bro, you can't touch my hair. No, keep your hands to yourself, but we can hold hands." So to be careful of all the hugging and the touching and all that, because it just, your hands roam and it just leads to other things that you don't want to happen right now.
Yes, and this one, at the end of the date, drop her off at the curb. Let's pray. Leave all that praying alone. You know why? Because prayer is intimate. Okay? And why? And don't let the brother dare be the one who suggested the prayer. Because now the woman is like, "Oh my God. He is a prayer? Oh, this is a dream right here." Now she want to give you a kiss and all that type of stuff. And next thing you know, y'all in the back seat of the car, repenting. I just don't just come up with this stuff. This is the stuff that comes across our table. You have to realize when people do it wrong and feel all condemned, they call me. "I need prayer." What happened this time? So she needs honesty and openness, intimate conversation, affection, family commitment. There's a need that's met in a woman when the husband is a good father. I knew this when we had our kids and I was smaller. If I go out by myself, women didn't pay attention to me. I go out with my wife, I get a lot of attention because I have a very attractive wife. I go out with my kids by myself, you would think I was Michael Jackson. Because so many ladies, they don't have a father in their life, and then they see me out in public with 6 kids, handling by myself, cutting up their food, and they would just be sitting up there teary-eyed. It's like, I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Next one is family commitment. I already went over that. Next one is financial support. Women feel more comfortable when there's a little bit of money in the bank, when the bill collector has stopped calling, where, you know what I'm saying, financial support. Now, hear me. Now, some say financial support, but let me say this. Number 6 is the one thread through all 5. When a man is honest and open with his wife, she feels secure. When she can talk to him, he feels secure. When he's affectionate, she feels secure. When he's committed to the family, she feels secure. And when there's finances there, she is secure. So with the man, his definition sometimes of love is respect. For the woman, it's security. It's the main thing. She may not even realize that, but the main things women want in the relationship is security.